Rich in Sun City, Arizona. Hey, Rich, what's on your mind?
Yes, I was curious why everybody is so puzzled by Obama's trying to push this TPP through. I told my son 5 years ago, Obama is not a progressive. He's a liberal to moderate Republican in his views. And as far as the ACA is concerned, they deserve to credit Nancy Pelosi, not Obama.
Well, the ACA is a Republican idea. You know, Richard Nixon first proposed it in '72, and then of course Mitt Romney famously actually did it in Massachusetts. In fact, he thought he was going to become president based on that.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is that everybody wanted a single payer, Medicare for all. But he said, "Oh no, that's too complicated."
Right.
Oh,
Right.
he brought out the ACA.
Well, no, actually, the president spoke out in favor of having a public option. It was Joe Lieberman. Thank you. It was Joe Lieberman who single-handedly, I mean, he was on the committee and he was the no vote. He was the guy who killed the public option. So, now you could say President Obama didn't go to bat for it the way he could have. I mean, if he had been pushing for a public option back in the day, the way he's pushing for the TPP right now, I think we probably would have gotten it. But you can't say that he was opposed to it. He campaigned on it.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree that President Obama is a moderate. He's not a liberal or progressive, and that as was Bill Clinton, and that's increasingly what we're getting at the highest levels of the Democratic Party. And I think it's because of the Buckley decision in 1976, the First National Bank decision in '77, 2010 Citizens United, last year the McCutcheon decision. These decisions threw so much corporate and billionaire money into the political process that the Democrats who are willing to take that kind of money and willing to pay the piper. And it's the only explanation I can come up with for why, Barack Obama is supporting this. Either A, he's looking at, hey, Bill Clinton supported this kind of thing and he's worth $100 million now, or B, before he got elected, somebody said, yeah, we'll throw in, we'll help you raise $1 billion, which is what he had. I mean, he had to raise $1 billion. We'll help you raise $1 billion. Here's what we want. And but I don't know. I don't know what is in his heart. I can't read his mind. And both of those are pretty nasty reasons to support it. And it pains me to think that it's even possible that the President Obama who I worked so hard to elect might be motivated by one of those. I just can't come up with any other. Rich, by the way, when you use the phrase moderate Republican, pardon me. Go back and read the 1956 Republican Party platform. I reread it yesterday. Dwight Eisenhower campaigned on the fact that he added millions of people to the union rolls, that he had added millions of people to Social Security, that he had increased Social Security benefits, that he was calling for a constitutional amendment to give equal rights to women. The 1956 Republican Party platform that Dwight Eisenhower ran on is to the left of Barack Obama. And, this is not a hit on Obama. This is a clear elucidation of how much America has changed since Reagan stopped enforcing the Sherman Act, and our media went from being owned by 40, 50,000 individual small family-owned businesses and locally owned businesses, radio, TV stations, whatnot, newspapers all over the country, to being owned by fewer than 90% of our media. As just one example. I mean, we go through all kinds of things because this is where public opinion is shaped. Rich, thanks for the call.